Alright, so let's say you write a song for Taylor Swift. You pour your heart into it, send it her way, and she ignores it. What do? Move on? Send her another song? Nope, you sue her. Well, that's exactly what a guy named Russel Greer did. Now, imagine also suing an escort because she rejected you, then trying to take down entire internet forums because they made fun of you.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You see, this is the wild, bizarre, and honestly kind of tragic story of Russel Greer, one of the internet's most determined yet misguided figures. So today, we're diving into his legal battles, online feuds, and unique political aspirations. Now, before we get into it, don't forget to leave a like and enjoy the video. Russel Greer is a 34-year-old man that was born on March 7th, 1991 with Mobius syndrome, a neurological disorder that causes facial paralysis. Growing up, Russel was given up for adoption, and living with a disability is challenging, no doubt. But here's the thing, most people adapt, find ways to thrive, and don't make it their entire personality. But when it comes to Russel, well, he chose a different path. Instead of self-improvement, he doubled down on self-pity, entitlement, and the firm belief that the world owes him something, which led him to do some pretty outrageous things. For example, when Russel was in high school, he allegedly wrote a hit list of names that mostly consisted of girls in his school. He also allegedly bullied a girl on Instagram so bad to where she unalived herself, then tried to cover it up by raising awareness in her memory. A Utah man is suing Taylor Swift for $7,000 for infliction of emotional distress because she didn't receive his uninvited music submissions. Russel Greer from Salt Lake City blames Swift's agents for not forwarding his music to her. Ah, yes, the lawsuit that started it all. You see, in 2016, Russel ended up taking Taylor Swift to court because she didn't respond to a song he wrote her. Yep, you heard that right. He sued her for not reacting to something. Now, you're probably wondering, how did the court respond? Well, to put it lightly, his case was thrown out immediately, which led Russel to make this post on Facebook saying, maybe if Taylor Swift's fat-ass pig-faced mom had passed away from cancer, then maybe Taylor would be empathetic to the disabled. Too bad, last time I'll get a fatty, aka her mom, flowers. Now, obviously Russel was huffing nothing but copium while making this post, completely going off the deep end about Taylor's mom because she didn't see the song. But would getting rejected stop Russel? Absolutely not, because this wasn't a one-time thing. Instead, this was just the beginning of his long and chaotic history with the legal system. Russel would also find himself infatuated with Ariana Grande and Katy Perry, going as far as to showing up to one of Ariana's shows with a bouquet of flowers. Now, Ariana would end up taking a picture with Russel, but wouldn't accept his flowers. And obviously, this hurt Russell's feelings. So what did he do? Well, he decided to once again file a lawsuit for emotional distress, which somehow ended up making its way to Judge Judy of all people. But for some reason, either Russel or the defendant sadly declined to appear on the show. And man, would that have been a Judge Judy episode to remember. Now, if you thought trying to sue Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande is wild, let me introduce you to the next chapter in the Russel Greer "What the heck are you doing" saga. You see, after pop stars didn't work out, Russel then turned his attention to escorts. He would hire them, develop unhealthy attachments, and then when they inevitably wanted nothing to do with him, he'd sue them. In just one of these instances, Russel scared away an escort at a local club. He starts off by calling her beautiful on Facebook, then says he's going to show up at the club she works at, and the escort would respond saying she'd love that. Obviously, we all know that's not the truth. She just wants to make a quick buck off Russ. But Russel fails to catch any hints because he would continue to bombard the escort's Facebook with an array of posts and messages. Then Russel would throw in how he is, quote, the guy who filed to legalize brothels in Utah, which we'll get into in a little bit. You see, the escort would then respond saying, brothel, question mark? Sounds like a different ballpark, my friend, which led Russel to continue to make several posts, leaving the escort choosing not to respond. Sorry for asking so many questions, but the website doesn't provide much answers. But I was wondering how much the door fee is to get in and then how much a private show is or a lap dance. The only time I've ever been to a strip club was as a Mormon missionary in Arizona. Wait, what? Be honest, do you hate me or something? I'm seriously trying to stand out and treat you like a lady and ask you about prices and stuff, and you're ignoring me. I've never been to a club in Utah and I just want to know everything before I go. I'm just simply trying trying to get all the info. Don't understand the not returning messages. How am I supposed to patronize and woo you if I don't know any details? I don't think she wants to be wooed, man. She just wants you to spend your money there. I know this. I was just being colorful when I said that, but yeah, she's cute and I want to show her attention, but I'm not oblivious. Then just show up. Yeah, but I'm trying to ask her costs, etc. And I messaged the Facebook page of the place and no answer. Dude, my guy is on a mission. But hey, I was only being nice. If she wants creeps staring at her not trying to be with gentlemen, that's on her. I simply wanted to come in, give her flowers, buy her a drink, and maybe a private show. But when I have no idea how much anything costs, it's kind of a hassle to go there when I don't know what to expect. If she's an independent contractor, then she could be diligent in answering these kinds of questions. Instead of responding to the usual, damn, you're hella sexy, or whatever the heck guys say. But I hope to hear from you, so I know. Almost 4 o'clock and still haven't heard from her or anyone regarding prices or door fees. Sad face. Dude, this guy is not real, bro. Alright, I'm in my white shirt and purple tie, heading to pick up the flowers and heading over to the spot to woo the beautiful and stunning escort. You were very beautiful up on that pole. I was happy to tip you. I also was happy to buy you those 2 drinks at the table we sat at. I hope you liked my flowers and the card I gave you. Stay in touch, pretty girl, and don't let no drunks disrespect you. Obviously, the escort would happily take his money, but she ended up blocking Russell once the night was over. And this would absolutely infuriate Russell. Well, this was my first time and last time going to a strip club. I gave the stripper flowers, a tip, bought her drinks, was kind to her, and she blocked me. WTF. Alright, Napoleon Dynamite, slow your roll. Buddy's going to strip clubs and doesn't even know the rules, man. Never fall in love with the stripper. This girl is extremely shallow. What a prick. Like, what the hell? I feel stabbed in the back. I bought her stuff and she blocked me literally a minute later. Whatever. It was a lame experience anyways, but whatever. I hope she enjoys the old drunk weirdos lusting after her, while all I was doing was showing her that chivalry exists in the adult entertainment biz. Did bro just say chivalry? Please tell your friend that I am extremely hurt by what she did to me. Not cool. I forgot how lame strip clubs are. This is why I always went to brothels, because you can touch the girls. Brother, what? Bro, maybe you should ditch the suit and the flowers. That might be bad luck. No, that would ruin the whole point of what I was doing. To show that chivalry exists in the biz, that not all patrons are weirdos. Bro, you are showing every single sign that you are a weirdo. I've made my mind up. I'm suing her, okay? Stop trying to convince me. I didn't go into that strip club expecting to be treated the way I was. It's not like I wanted to sue her, but I have no other choice. I'm gonna try setting up a meeting with the stripper and the manager to see if we can work this out, but a lawsuit is going to happen. But I would prefer to work it out. What the hell did I do to you? Why did you block me? I bought you 2 drinks and tipped you and you treat me this way? What the heck? I am sad now. By the way, my face is paralyzed, but whatever. Obviously, my good works or the flowers didn't mean anything to you. Yeah, so this is just one instance of Russell versus a stripper. Russell even got to a point in his life where he decided to go on America's Got Talent, but after being denied for the show, yep, you guessed it, Russell decided to file another lawsuit for discrimination. And obviously this didn't go too well for Russell, because in this specific case, the court compiled many instances of him trying to sue celebrities, which obviously didn't help Russell's case. You see, from 2015 to 2021, Russell filed 10 separate lawsuits, with not a single one going his way. At some point down the line, Russell looked at all of his failed lawsuits and thought, you know what, I should get into politics. And thus, a Safer Nevada PAC was born, a political movement designed to legalize prostitution on a larger scale. Now, let's be real, Nevada already has legal brothels in certain areas, but Russell wasn't satisfied. He wanted it mainstream, fully legal, and structured in a way that probably just benefited himself. Shockingly, his political career never took off, while also being served 3 different times with restraining orders in relation to these brothels. At this point, the internet had caught wind of Russel, and well, they were not kind. Forums like Kiwi Farms and Reddit started tracking his antics, and instead of ignoring the attention, Russel waged war. He sent out DMCA takedown requests like they were candy, threatened lawsuits as well, and even tried to get entire sites taken down. But here's the thing, if you fight the internet always fights back. The more he pushed, the more infamous he became. Eventually, the trolls became too much for Russel, so he decided to remove himself from the internet slowly but surely. So what's Russel Greer up to these days? Well, he's still out there, making music, trying and failing to be taken seriously. He even wrote and published 2 different books, one of them being about why he filed a lawsuit on Taylor Swift, and the other one is about his stance on legalizing brothels. And obviously the lawsuits have slowed down, but his presence online, oh, it lingers. At this point, he's less of an active internet villain or a target, and more of a cautionary tale of what happens when you refuse to take a single L. Russel's story isn't just about one man's bizarre legal battles, it's about the dangers of entitlement, the internet's unforgiving memory, and the consequences of never letting go. He's not the first person to chase an impossible dream in all the wrong ways, and he definitely won't be the last. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Russel's saga, smash that like button, subscribe for more internet chaos, and tell me in the comments, what's the most ridiculous lawsuit you've ever heard of? Until next time, thanks for making me a part of your day, and God bless.